live, hopefully. Yes, we are. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. So yeah, good morning. Who's already there? And everything else. Oh, that's just... Okay, I need to turn that off, otherwise it's going to be an interesting moment that it beeps all the time. So, as usual, Puzzle Rush, and afterwards, let's play the games. The Puzzle Rush simply to get the mind going. Oh, that's too sweet. That's too sweet. Come on, turn it off. And hopefully, we continue our great streak, and we are getting somewhere near 1600. Again, back to 1600. Maybe a crazy streak and you are done in this a few minutes. That should not happen. Again, the mouse, of course, is already acting up, so... Puzzle Rush is giving the easy ones this morning. So it's... that... and check there. Get everything and don't lose anything. Because if my math is correct, then a queen is better than a queen is better than a rook. So what's the idea there? Oh, it's just mate. That doesn't give us hope. And for those, of course, puzzles, it's just... either way, it's checkmating or something like that, so... it should be that, check there, so you get... two rooks for something. You get two rooks for something. This is another one. Great example. Because it's mate, and of course the beloved forks. The beloved forks. So that should be simply like that. The move is blocking. That was close with that. And the all beloved sacrifices. All beloved sacrifices. But let's click it this morning, the mouse, not push everything. Oh, mamma mia, so that... oh no, or is it... yeah, but then he can take that. So, or is it just like that? It is like just like that. So don't overthink, dude. And we'll be fine. Don't overthink and you will be fine, hopefully. Otherwise it doesn't look good. So, check there, only plays there. Check there, only plays there, but that is blocked. Or is that the move? Yeah, but he still goes there. Because the pawn is a little bit scary. Down under. He's coming from a land down under. And there goes YouTube's YouTube's detection on how is it called? Copyrights. It is probably just check there. And afterwards nothing. If you give a check there, he still goes simply there. Yeah, it was probably simply like that. It was probably still just simply as that. Why not? So that I suppose, and so everything stops. Everything stops. Morning, Calmisto. Something different, not good morning, but morning. Oh, the caffeine. It's a little bit. What is this morning? Blue raspberry. Blue raspberry. A little bit too. How do you say it? Too sweet, but otherwise decent. Yeah, I have taken off coffee from my morning routines. Because guys, that brand I know, but so check there, I suppose. Oh, it's so interesting now. Nothing else makes sense, right? Check there. Block it. Check there. He can come back. Yeah, but it should be that. And there. Oh no, that is completely wrong. But Nescafe, in my opinion, is better than Löfbergs. Of course, so-called, so the beans just who are baked and you grind them yourself. North by Northwest for you. When you have only that in the options, then I don't think that it really matters. But what is that now? Back and that's it. The guys are still the same, I think. Because look at, for example, at the beer companies. You are having basically all of the marks together. Yeah, that does it. That does it. That's the problem. But when you look at it like that, there are even more that do that. As I said, one of the branches can say that, but the opposite is going to. It's the opposite is going to. A sister company is still going to do that. Can't do nothing about it. sadly enough. So I suppose it's that. Yep. Can't do nothing about it, sadly. So here it's check there, he goes there, check there. And wins the bishop, right? Oh. That ended quickly.
No 13. līdz 26. maijam cāļa šķiņķu šašliks ķekava, sīpolu un diļu marinādē.
Dude, everything was fine and correct. Oh, you can take that. Because, yep. Now I just realized you can take that because if he takes, he loses that one. That was annoying. The next one. The next one. So we did that. Oh, god damn it. Has to move, and then you bash everything and everything. So otherwise, you are just winning that. Yeah, the easy ones like are sometimes so annoying that they feel harder than the bigger ones. Yeah, and by the way, the camera is off. I don't know what has happened. I can't change the white balance. I can't change the white balance. Okay. And still here. That doesn't do nothing because it's blocking. It's only... that doesn't do nothing either. That is queening. It's probably something easy again. It's simply the mind is making some tricks up our sleeves. Oh. The golden rule is known. The golden rule is known. The only problem is that the mind simply crashes sometime. It's simply the mind crashes sometime, and then you are thinking, why didn't I see that at that moment? Why did I do that? So that's it. Let's get out of the 1500 craziness, I think. Otherwise it's like, dude, come on. Against our Kazakhstanian friend, who plays straight away that bloat opening. But we do our thing. But we do our thing. And it is like that, I think. And it is that, I think. Then you can castle. And then you can castle. Can't really take that. But it is like that. And now you can get out of it. What was... whoa. What was that there afterwards? You bring that out. Now he castles. They're protecting that annoying thing. We are protecting that annoying thing. It's going to be a little bit tight there. No, we have to think. Yeah, let's do that. No, let's do that. Oh wait. A fine 500 elo game. A fine 500 elo game. So that he just goes there. The queen is completely trapped there. Oh, come on. That's not the start that you are begging for. That is not the start you are begging for. Miscalculation in the opening and everything is bling 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 bling. Yes, that does help us a little bit. That does help us a little bit. Now we can get that out. And get that back in. Something happened. What happened? Something crashed. Yeah, ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. So. It shouldn't have gone that. But what was going on there, who knows? Yeah, now he can give a check. The problem with that. The problem is that. Yeah, no, of course, that is coming down there. Yeah, the first game is as usual. The first game is as usual, complete bollocks. Yes, I should have lifted the rook to that side. It simply freezes in there and nothing else can help there. Yeah, now it's completely out of our position. There he goes there. Theoretically we can go there. Theoretically we can go there, but that doesn't really matter. Oh, mamma mia. So, check there, he blocks it like that, right? Why so serious and why so angry at the beginning? So check there. Blocks it, check there. And then that poor pawn on the 7th rank in the from the black is going to be the hero of the world. He's going to be the hero of the world. Yes, there's no way out of it. How did I mess up it at the beginning? How did we mess up is that in the beginning? In the beginning. In the beginning. But there is still hope. As people are saying, the hope day is the last one. That goes the last of... Yes, that's actually interesting now. That is actually interesting now. Why? He's gonna change those, but we are protecting with the queen. That poor thing. So that he can't take it. So that he can take it, that he simply goes back, right? It's such a crazy locked up, everything is locked up. So there is an option. There is an option, but is it? Nope, it isn't. It just simply smashes it back. But we can do that. I forgot about that annoying thing. Check. There. He moves back. There, and he changes everything up. And we are completely gone. But then we are completely gone. So that he has even that annoying move. Yeah, I think it's resigning time. I don't see it. I can't move that away. Let's go there. And that is only decent things that is going to happen there. Here's the bad part about that. It's basically inevitable. Yeah, he's going to go there now. And now we can resign. because you don't get that stalemate option in a situation like that anymore. Against a stalemate like that anymore. Yeah, messed up a little bit simply, and that's it. I wanted to check that, but I haven't played that dude. Nope. I haven't played that dude. There was some similar username some times ago, but from Kazakhstan. Apparently we didn't. Okay, let's dive straight into it, so that we don't get too excited about everything else. Yeah, it's coming that way. Birds attack. Birds attack. And castle. And castle. Now it's a question. Breathe in, breathe out, turn around for 7 minutes. That is now out of the question because of that. Let's see what does he wants to do. Yeah, he's going to go there, of course. No, he takes. No, that was a little bit interesting. I will give you that. I will give you that. Oh, simply that is coming. Simply that is coming. But it's not going to work. Oh, it's right. But it's not going to work. Why? Because you are going to see it in a second. Oh, he goes there, but as I said, that is protected. That's completely useless move. That is a completely useless move at this moment. Let's go there. Let's go there. Why? Because that pawn is moving. We need to protect that pawn. Okay, we don't need to protect that pawn anymore. We don't need to protect that pawn anymore. Oh, he saw that. And now it becomes a problem. Now it becomes a problem, actually. He's going to jump there. Oh, mamma mia, they are playing good this morning. They are playing good this morning. Yeah, we had to close it up because you can't take. So that. There's still no threat real. So there is still no real threat, so It's a terrible look at this at this moment, but it will be fine. It will be fine. Now we get there to protect that poor thing, and everything is smooth sailing. Everything is smooth sailing by now. And of course the bishop is getting there to attack that one. Oh, that helps us. Protecting that annoying thing. Protecting that annoying thing. Then we simply do that. Get the rooks to that side. Get the rooks to that side and it should be slowly going like that. It's probably not going to be like that, but... he's thinking there, so that's a good sign. He's thinking there, so that's a good sign. At least he didn't go straight for it and took the rook there. Then we would be completely screwed. Or maybe not. Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Or maybe it is. Yeah, now he's thinking good and long. Now he's thinking good and long. But yeah, otherwise... Oh, but that doesn't do that. Why? Because of that. That is amazing. That is amazing. He sat there and found it. Yeah, we are not scared about that, so... We are not scared about that. Why? Because we are still getting pinned there. Yeah, it's said that we can't get there, but let's go there. Does he go back so that we can eat up the pawns? So that we can eat up all the pawns. Yeah, he found the goddamn move there. And then he's up all night. I didn't even notice that that is an option there. I didn't even notice that that was an option there. But sometimes it is like that. You can't do nothing about it. Can't do nothing about it. Of course, that is a problem for now, but that is a problem for now, but yeah, but oh, somewhere we messed up again. Somewhere we messed up again. So, check there, he goes there. That doesn't do nothing. We could do that. Then he gives a check, we go there. And then he gives another check and we don't go there, so... So I suppose it's that. And then it's that. He goes there. Change up everything else and no, he doesn't do it like that. Is there a win? No. I'm completely losing here, so. Is there a win somewhere? No, we are completely losing there. Or maybe it is. Who knows, but I don't see it. Yeah, that of course is... What is that now? No, that gives us that move. We are getting our knight back. And he's going to... Chess Dragon is live. Long time no see. Long time no see. What's that? Seems good. How do? Fine. If fine. Do fine. Do fine. As you can see, a quick change of everything in the game. And we are completely winning. We changed those up, right? And we get the king out. And we get the king out. He goes there, we go there. Nothing to do there. We go there. And those two pawns are going to be completely unstoppable. Now what? So we go there. If he moves his king, then it's that thing. If he moves his king, then that it's that thing. And then it's over. Completely. Finito. Finito. He should have gone for yeah, but that doesn't help. That doesn't help. That's how you do it. Yeah, he with the checks there. It's the thing. It's the question.
You get to focus on the music.
With the checks there is the question.
Or download your playlist to listen to them anywhere. You can also play your
Kids, of course,
with the freedom to skip forward and
we are winning a little bit. That was a mistake, as I said, because I forgot about that move, but in the end, why it's what? Oh yeah, the idea was that at one moment already. I forgot. I didn't notice that. The answer here you can take it. It's a free piece. So yeah, the idea when I was talking in the game that you could do that. I don't know why I didn't do that, but yet. And afterwards, it's the next crucial thing is here. Yeah, every move he makes gets it. Every move that he makes, the point goes up in the evil bar, so that was pretty decent. That was pretty decent. I will not say that it was amazing, but it was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. And we're back on 15, 15, 15. 15, 5, 5, 5, 5. Happens like that. Happens like that. Can do nothing about it. You win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some. Oh, we have what? The Great Snake opening. We have a Great Snake opening. He gets there in. But that's actually not a problem. How was it? It was like that, I think. That. No, it wasn't. But we have that option. No, that is a mistake. No, that is a mistake. How to get that? You're winning. You are not winning. You are not winning. That. He chose the easy way. He chose the easy way. So if he goes there, if he takes... He can take that. Then now what? So... Dude... That it was... That did I miss? Yeah, but we can go there. That stays alive. That stays alive. That stays alive and that stays alive. Okay, now let's think a little bit. If we try to save that, you can take that, of course. Yeah, but we can do that. Put pressure on that one. You know, that is not the correct thing. Why? Because you give a check. You get that. Oh, he... And you are up, what, 1,000 pawns? And you are up 1,000 pawns. And another pawn. And another pawn. And it's a one game again. Now we can get back out. Now we can get back out. It's going to be difficult, of course, to get something going there, but... Okay, now let's think so that we don't smash something. So that we don't smash something, yes, that's now a bad idea. That is now a bad idea. He's going to go there. Nice find there. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. Let's go there, protect everything and everything. Let's protect everything and everything. And that should be fine. So, check there. So next one is that, I think. Right, we push the pawn straight away. Because if you give a check, he simply goes there. We can give it. Oh no, it's like that. Check, he goes there. You give a check there, he goes there. You give a check there. You give a check there. You block that in. You get the king going. You go there. You go there. Oh, that's a nice move. But you can go there. And the game is over. You go there. You can take that. I suppose that move. Yeah, he can give a check, but I can block. And that's mate if he does it. If he does it, that's mate. Indra liar. Indra liar, or how do you pronounce that? Because he's wanting to give a check from the button. Okay, he destroyed his PC. He destroyed his PC. Why can't you simply allow to do this right thing there? Give a check, do what you want to do. Where was that moment? Come on, mouse. Here he was thinking about that. But you simply get out of it. And you can't take that. You have to move the king, otherwise if you take that... Oh no, it's like that. And it's game over. And it's game over. It's mate anywhere you want to go. It's mate everywhere you want to go. Everywhere you go, it's a mate in the end there. Yeah, we are going good. Actually, I shouldn't have started the game, I should have gone over it. Because I had not played an opening like that. We will do it probably after this game. Can we choose just that? Probably yes. 3 castles to that side. Oh no, that's interesting. That's actually interesting. Yeah, but now what? But now what? You should do that. Yeah, let's... Don't get too cocky at that moment. Let's don't get too excited at that moment, otherwise it's going to be bumps, 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 and then game is over. You can do that. Yeah, but that just loses a bishop. How do I know? Because of that. Because of that. No, it's a question, $1 million question at this moment. Where do we go? And how do we do it? Yeah, knows where it's going to go very, very soon. Oh, that doesn't scare us. We can play that move. We can play that move. Yes, there's no way that he does that. Let's go there. Get the knight in that poor thing. Get the knight in that poor thing. Yeah, why would you do that? Explain me, please. Yeah, actually, I can think I can take that, right? Oh no, then I'm completely gone if I take that. I can't take that. So let's go there. So let's go there. So that doesn't really work for us so well. Doesn't really work for us so well, so let's do that. It is for staying safe. Yeah, you can lose. You can lose a rook like that. I don't mind. That's annoying. He found that. Get that together. Yes, some kind of crazy sacrifice is needed. But what? I don't know. That is out of the question, of course. Yes, theoretically we... No, we can't go there, so if he goes there, that becomes a problem. So let's do that. Yeah, but that doesn't do nothing. Can we smash that? I think yes. I think yes. God damn it. You have to go like that. We have to go like that. And oh, come on, that was stupid. Simply the bot was there. That was stupid. Where is it? It jumped up in the chat. I thought that somebody decent is writing something. Is that somebody decent is writing something? And it's game over. And it is game over. I don't see it. Yeah, and you can do that, of course, in the end. It's a terrible game. Terrible game. Found every single move he needed to find. He found every single move that he needed to find. Otherwise, it's like, come on, dude. Well, actually, here, why did I do that? Oh yeah, now I know this. Why did I do that? Here, that's free. Take it, but I don't. And that makes more mistakes than needed. And here it's like, come on, dude. But you have to take it. And at this moment, of course, your evil bars is saying that white is completely winning, so. White is completely winning, so. Here, what was that? God knows. And after that, of course, it's tilting time and you lose the game. After that, it's tilting time and you lose the game. Can't do nothing about it. Can't do nothing about it. Okay, and that dude has been playing chess from 2012. I didn't even know castling at the time. A small break. Be right back. Everybody makes mistakes. But yes, sometimes there are 500 ELO mistakes. No, that is the move. And if he's not careful enough... Yeah, he's not careful enough. Let's give him 5 seconds to think about what he has done wrong. I think we simply destroy him straight away. This amazing stuff was brought to you by Burn Energy. Burn Energy. So let's go there. As he moved his poor. Oh, come on, we are getting that. We are getting to 1500. Why? Because he missed that. 1502! Nowhere to run, no way to hide. Now it's time to resign. At this moment, screw the ELO and screw the 1500. I want to play something interesting. Let's do that. And you can't protect it. Because the queen is falling. He's going to resign. Bam! That was one good one. How do you get back in the game like that? I don't know. We don't have a check there anymore. You can do that. And now we are winning. Come on. Bam! That was a good... The fastest game you will see. It's like an avalanche. From one moment it goes like bams and everything is gone. Yeah, but that just gives a rook. And that gives us a queen. And that gives us a resign button. He's not a Counter-Strike player. He doesn't know C4. Oh my god, and I think that I'm the only one. Oh my god, how to smash a game out so wide open. That was amazing. How did I miss that? And we're back. It's probably a decent game. Now we get the Scandinavian now, but the Sicilian defense... We get the Sicilian defense. That's an interesting choice there. That's an interesting choice there. So let's go there. Thank God he missed the check there. That could be a little bit annoying, but let's get there so he doesn't have that annoying thing. But I think I already have messed something up there. But I think I have already messed up there something. Can we just go there now? Get that in there. There should be something different going on, like a pawn push. No, that's an interesting choice. It was free, of course, for the taking, but... It was free, of course, for the taking, but... No, I don't see it. No, I don't see... Oh, now I see it. I can't take that. Protect that poor thing, otherwise it's going straight to the slaughterhouse. Otherwise it's going straight to the slaughterhouse, so... That of course is falling. That of course is falling, but... So, if we go there... That... He can take that or he can take the knight. The question is, which one does he do? Oh, the sun is jumping around. I can't get the right exposure to be set. I can't get the right exposure set. Against Sneaky Leaky hat er schon. Now the question is, do you take with the queen or do you take with the knight? Those two are still staring at each other, so... Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's going to be a different problem now, but... At first, can we get the knight somewhere in? No. Yeah, we can go there, of course. We can go there of... Oh yeah, but since he can simply take it like that, that doesn't work. We can go there. No, we can't go there. How do you get into a position like that? Only I know, I think. Yeah, he can take that, but we can take that. Or am I missing something? No. There's no checkmate threat, so... There is no checkmate threat, so... That doesn't do it, he simply takes it. Then he can play that annoying move. Yeah, but he's going to play that move anyway, so... Let's just get the king out of the problems. Let's just get the king out of the problems. Let's go there. He's going to play that. That's completely fine and understandable.
Svaigi dārzeņi un viss nepieciešamais lieliskam grilam par īpaši karstām cenām.
No 13. līdz 26. maijam papīra dvieļi Grite White Rabbit. 1 rullis, 2,99 €.
That's completely fine and understandable.
Līdz 40%.
So the knight should get so that that square is protected, but he can't.
Want to spice up your listening? Smart Shuffle can weave in song
I
recommendations
think he can't.
Spotify Premium. Or start a jam, where you can invite your friends
But the king is safe.
playlists, all with unlimited skips and repeats.
Nothing is
Tap the banner to learn more.
getting in there. So he wants to go there, right? Change those up. To change those up, attack that poor thing. Attack that poor thing, but anything else I don't see at this moment. Anything else I don't see at this moment. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Or maybe we should. Or maybe we should. Yeah, he's up 2 pawns, of course. He's going to be up a pawn, but... It's not heartbreaking or anything like that. It's not heartbreaking or anything like that. Now he goes there. Now he goes there. He goes there because he wants to play that one. Because he wants to play that one. Yeah, that ain't happening. No, he pushes. Zugzwang time. Zugzwang time. Zug. I hate that. It's a tail twister. What does he want to do there now? It allows us to play that move, I think. Yeah, he wants to get there, of course. As I said. The only problem with that is that move. But we can do that. And his bishop is falling. He has to get out somewhere. He has to get out somewhere. So check there. Get the king out. Get there, I think. Okay, let's no, just don't rush anything. No, that gets us in trouble. That gets us in trouble. Yeah, but we can do that. Right? King was there. But we have that. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting endgame. It's going to be an interesting endgame. Basically a draw. An interesting endgame, basically a draw. Oh, and that doesn't actually work. Because then that pawn becomes unstoppable. Okay, he can stop it, but... But it is not like that. Yeah, first of all... As I said... As I said... And now what? Let's get back there, I think. Yeah, it's a draw. Goes there. Oh, it's so complicated at this moment. It's so complicated at this moment. Let's go there. Attack that thing. Or you can do that. Oh, we go there. Yeah, it's a draw. God damn it, I can't win it. I cannot win it. Check there, he goes there. Yeah, but at the same time I can give up that thing. And we are winning. A brilliant knight sacrifice. Oh, we are not winning. God damn it, stupid idiot. I can't take that poor thing. Yeah, you are winning. Nope, you're not. Yeah, but it's... If I don't mess up now, it should still be a draw. Yeah, you can go there, but... Yeah, he's up a bishop, of course, but... Where is the goddamn stalemate? There, he goes there. Can't get there and there, but you can go there. If you go there, then it gets blocked in by... yeah. Somewhere in the between the lines, we lost complete everything. Let's give him the mate. Let's give him the mate. He fought everything fine. But what was the problem there? I don't really understand. I don't really understand. Yeah, it's quite more or less decent. It's not like you are how crazy losing it, but... You're down 2 pawns and that was... there in the end. Yeah, that exchange, of course. C5. And like at this moment, which normal person plays c7 that Stockfish is suggesting? Yeah, but that's completely fine. xd5, yeah. But there wasn't a win there, I think, right? Because of my mistake. Yeah, it's a draw. I simply... It is a draw there, but... Yeah, he saw that. They should have gone in there, but... Should have gone in there, but... Yeah, okay, it doesn't really matter. It's probably it's better to get that so that you control those two. And then after that you find it. And here at this moment it's f3, so basically even Stockfish doesn't know what. Here you are getting something with f... Yeah, why not? Yeah, the line is there. f4. Yeah, but we did play that at this moment. Oh, now I see it. That was a move. Thought you are going to take that? No. And that is game over. Because I forgot that that becomes open. And you can't give a check. Otherwise it was completely fine and dandy. Otherwise it was completely fine and dandy. Can't win all of them, I suppose. Can't win all of them, I suppose. Of course I can do that. What everybody else is doing. Play against 200s. And tell that it's tell that it's a speed run. Let's go there, protect it. Yeah, he's going to go there. We don't care. We castle. Yes, that's not the smartest idea. That is not the smartest idea, so there I suppose. You can do that. I think at least. Now my memory kicks in. So that was there. Holy smokes. I have seen this. I have seen this. Did I lose it? It was like that. He takes, you go there. He takes. And that is still hanging, so. You don't go there, because then you have to kill it like that. Yes, the only problem with that is that that doesn't work. Why? Because of that move. Yes, theoretically speaking. Okay, now let's back to the drawing board. We can go there, of course. We can go back there, of course. Yeah, what's the idea? The idea is there, so put pressure on that, get back that, so that the knight doesn't have that annoying square there. So that that thing doesn't have a check there, so. Now it gets the question, can we play that move? I suppose yes. I suppose yes. And we are protecting that poor pawn, of course, too. If somebody is thinking, what is he going to do? Okay, let's do it opposite way. Attack that poor thing and that poor thing. Let's make some crazy play. I think that works. It should at least. Yeah, how do you stop it afterwards? No, it's no way. You can sacrifice the rook. I think at least with my this morning's brain. At least thinking with my this morning's brain. And that's it. Mate. Okay, you can still fight for it and... But basically it's mate. En passant. En passant. Check there, he goes there. Or am I missing something? No. Or maybe there... No, but there you should have taken the en passant. Or did I... I probably did mess up against something. Yeah, that is there. So... You have to go there first. We have to go there first. And it's mate incoming. Okay, even if he finds everything else, it's still mate. Somehow. How I don't see it yet. How I don't see it yet. Yes, that's definitely not how. So, I suppose it's check there. He can go there, right? Check there. Or is that check better? I think yes. Because you don't allow to block him with the rook there. So he has to go there. It's going to be tough to find that. Somebody's already somewhere screaming, yeah, but that's mating too, dude. And then it's that, right? So there, only place is there. And then you could cut off that poor thing. So you cut off so that it doesn't get there. Only place there. Only place there. No, there. That again? Come on, why is it so hard this morning? That... He has there. Yes, that's mate. He goes there. Yeah, that was... At least I found it. That was a good game. I just want to know, was it the crook sacrifice? Was it that what everybody is screaming about? Was it like that? Yeah, it is. It is. No, it isn't. The knight is brilliant, yeah, but the knight is brilliant because you can't take it. That is a problem. The big and the rook sacrifice there. Yeah, miss. I will a little bit. What's that? Oh, I will disagree with that a little bit. The en passant. Yeah, that's... There was a quicker mate. Oh yeah, here it's you move back. Why? Because it was only placed there and then that. But hey, I look like somebody who has played chess like that long that can go and dang 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 dang? Of course not. And what was the accuracy? I don't care about the rating. What was the accuracy? 83.3, so 83.3, so decent game. A decent game with a great checkmating attack. The brilliant move, of course. Nana Junior is searching Twitch or YouTube at this moment, trying to find the guy that he's going to play against. Or he's setting up Stockfish. Or he's setting up Stockfish. I suppose it's more likely the first one. Well, let's go for that. Have not played in a while. Have not... Ah, yeah, but I can't do that. I can't do that. So it's castling time. It's castling time. No, it's... I think... The difference is, do I think or do I know? Probably I don't know. Yeah, we don't want to do that, because that blocks the bishop right in. So we go there. And we go there. Yeah, nobody is taking you there. Nobody is taking you there, so don't you worry. Oh. So develop the queen there. As I said, nobody is taking you there. course, it is annoying for him, but yeah, but it helps us do that. It helps us to do that. You know, he's going to play that. He's going to play that, and after that, and this, and that, and that. 3-knight system. Oh, I just noticed. I have another attack with the other pony. That little pony is going to go to the slaughterhouse, I think. Because it's going to be... It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, and that's hanging. And that is hanging. Can we just smash right through it is the question. Oh no, he's protecting that, so... He is protecting that, so let's go there. Yeah, that ain't working. That ain't working, it's going to be stuck there, because our small knight is on to a mission. Yeah, no, thank you for that. I will gladly say no to that. I gladly will say no to that, and we disappeared. Yeah, you can move that now at this moment, but you can't move that at this moment, but it's going to be a bam bam badoon stem, you know, goer, because the knight is going on a trip in his favorite rocket ship. Or maybe it, oh, just when the sound when the sun disappears, I realize it's Pink Panther in the logo. I think there's some kind of anime. I was thinking that it's some kind of anime.
Cienītāji, veikalos top sākas grillēšanas dienas. Sulīga gaļa, svaigi dārzeņi un viss nepieciešamais lieliskam grillam par īpaši karstām cenām.
No 13. līdz 26.
Symmetrical 3-knight system.
White Rabbit. Viens rullis, 2 eiro.
Symmetrical 3-knight system. God damn it, something is off there. I don't know what, but
Whether you're relaxing at home or out and about, make your music.
It's like,
With Premium, you can
yeah, he has D7, of course.
the songs ad-free and play them in any order. Tap the banner.
He has D7, of course. But anything else? Oh, that's not the right move. I think at least. Why? Because we can do that. He's buying himself time, so. But yeah, that is done. I don't think that's the correct move. We'll give a check, but it's still interesting. Oh no! That's how the guys in the bunker felt. Yeah, but that doesn't do that. Oh, come on, I almost did that annoying thing. Yeah, and we are going to be down material. Yeah, they have to do it. I messed up again. Like I always am already used to that. I'm already a little bit used to that, but otherwise... Otherwise, not so much. And I can feel that the brain is not braining and everything else, so... Let's go there. What's the purpose to get that in, right? You just go there. Yeah, you can go there now. He's up a knight, but there are buts. Ifs and buts. Ifs and buts, and we are disappeared. And we disappeared. And now he's going to smash that in, open up everything. Damn it. What's that now? Then now we're in trouble. We can give a check that doesn't do nothing. He simply goes there. Oh, it's going to be tough. Yeah, but we can try it. Yeah, and I can't really protect it. God damn it. Why? Oh, come on. If I go there to protect it, it's mate. But if I go there, it's still mate. Stupid idiot. He got me good there. He got me good there. But it was completely only my fault and nothing else. Because I forgot about the stupid rook back there. Where is it? Here it starts. Here it starts because you have to get Z square free. You have to get Z square free from the queen. Let's say you can do that, I suppose. If you take that, then you have that. And then it's a different story a little bit. Okay, it's still not completely winning or something like that, but... Of course I didn't do that. I gave the check first. He took it. And now that becomes a huge problem. And of course it's the only move. Of course it is the only move basically, but... Well, yeah, if you go there, it's the second best move. But then you get straight away bombarded and you still have to change everything up. So, from one side it's a mistake, from the other side it's the only move that works there. Everything else there is completely gone. Everything else there is completely gone. Hey, but it was decent. It was decent. So... Let's go straight at that stupid opening. Piano game, or maybe that's the reason why I like it so much, because I played piano in high school. And how's that? The quiet game. Yeah, Calmisto. Ghioccio pianissimo variation. What did he do? Oh, he castled, so... Yeah, I know that you can do that, but... I know that you can do that, but... That... gets us that, of course. Yeah, but let's do that. And now we go there, he puts his bishop there. Oh, he puts his knight there, so that's even better. That's even better. You protect that poor thing. Then you get back the center. At least that's what I'm remembering from the playing. That's at least what I'm remembering from the playing. Yeah, he has that, of course, the annoying move, but... Now it gets around and round. Yeah, but as I said, it doesn't matter. You can go there. You can go there. There is, I think, some kind of crazy solution there, so if we go there... If we go there... Or maybe no. Or maybe no. Oh, he jumps there. That's actually good. Almost. That is actually good, almost. Can we now go there is the question. I think yes. There are no attacks on that soil. We can slide that queen. And I like that both of us don't want to do anything with the center. It's who's gonna blink first. Yeah, now he's going to put the bishop there. But we will play a little quietly that there. Should be like that at least. What's that for sound outside? Nowadays you have to always listen what's going on outside. Otherwise you can miss everything that's happening in the... That's happening in the... How is it called? World. Is it down? No. Why isn't my Wi-Fi working? He of course is thinking what to do there. I already know what I'm going to do there, so... Yeah, it starts again. That's why you don't... That's why you don't do that. Because now everything's... So... Is that an option? He takes... That should be that. That should be that. He goes there. Oh, almost did that. That was not supposed to happen. That was not supposed to happen. It is pinned, but at the same moment, dude, it can be unpinned in one moment. It can be unpinned in one moment. So let's go there now. Yeah, he's going to jump somewhere. Oh, yay. Yeah, it could be good. That's hanging. That's hanging. Come on. Yes, I think it's basically over this morning. Oh, I am stupid, god damn it. I am stupid. Okay, now let's don't jump to conclusions. We can give a check. Only move there. check there. He takes that annoying thing. Ooh, or isn't there something else like that? Okay, let's do that. So check there now. He goes there, right? What am I missing is the question. Check there. He goes that. No, he can't. It's that or that. It is that or that. No, he is in trouble. Because that is falling. Because that is falling. At some time, of course, I don't know at which, but... I don't know at which moment, but it should be falling. Oh, I am stupid, right? I am stupid, right? How did I miss that? How did I miss that? And now we are in deep trouble. Now from the piano game, it just leaves everything else not what was needed. Yeah, that doesn't... No. We take that. So check there. Now that is an interesting choice. So, he wants to go there, right? Oh no, he wants to go there, god damn it. He wants to go there. Oh, mamma mia. Yeah, but no, I can go back. Why is it so hard sometimes? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why is it so hard sometimes? Oh yeah, and that's hanging, god damn it. Thank God he missed that. Thank God he missed that. Or HPR Prananza. But yes, I think that time has come to end the goddamn oh! That was interesting. But yeah, I think I'm going to end. I think I'm going to end Something is wrong, I think. Something is wrong, I think. But yeah, thank you who are watching. Everything else. Thank you who are watching and everything else. But that's it for today. Sadly enough. Sadly enough. Is that right? What else can we do there? Another check. Let's check the... Oh yeah, and we completely lost it. That's it.